031.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Cindy Laverty Show on CRN Talk Radio, and my guest today is Jeannie Kerrigan. We're talking about her book, Layla. If you've missed part of the show, you can catch it later on crntalk.com on my blog, or you can follow it on Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. or Sunday morning at 8 a.m. It's all Pacific time. It's an important topic, and I think it's something that most of us in our worlds are not really aware is going on. And it's an eye-opener, Jeannie, for definitely for everyone, especially for parents.
Exactly.
And you know what was so compelling in the book as I was reading this is because I told you earlier when I first met you, I just kept thinking, how could all of these horrible incidents have happened to this one child? Because you were a child. And I see you here today looking across to me as a beautiful, radiant woman with a great life. And it's such a testament for me to your spirit. So that must have been inside of you the whole time. What kept you going? Because, you know, we hear if we listen to the media that one of these things can ruin someone's life forever. One of them, you had hundreds of them. Hundreds of incidents. So what was it that kept you going? You know.
Goodness. Goodness.
Goodness.
There's goodness in the universe. I know that this is going to sound really corny, but
coming from you, nothing sounds corny. This is not a Pollyanna story.
No, let's go from the Ricky the truck. The truck stops. We were just talking about that. It's a good example of goodness. And one of the very first, the truck stops. He lets me out. He puts me in another trucker, and I think I'm going to die because this next trucker looks like he's going to kill me. And read the details in the book about this story because it's an incredible story. Short story, he puts me out on the street corner, this new trucker, and I say, where are my friends? He goes, I don't know what you're talking about. I say, where am I? He says, you're in Atlanta. And I said, I'm in Atlanta. And he goes, yes. And he drove off and left me standing there. And as that semi-truck is driving away, I realized that Ricky's in the truck. And not just the blood running down my legs, not just the fact that I had been raped and I was scared to death. It was, I lost a piece of what was protecting my heart.
Right.
And it drove away in that truck and I froze. It was one of the moments in my life where that was where I thought, maybe this is it. Maybe I'm going to die here. And then I didn't. I closed my eyes and I didn't move. One of the things that I've always learned to do is when I think that the next step is going to be death, I'll stop. And I won't take the next step. I'll just stand still. When I opened up my eyes, there was a phone booth in front of me. I walked to the phone booth. I dialed 0 at the time. They didn't have 911, hence Ricky's revenge. And the lady
and it was free to call the operator in the 70s. We should tell people that there are no more phone booths.
We could call the operator.
There are no more phone booths and very few operators.
Exactly. She got me to actually she tried to get me to the police, and she said that the police would probably not deal with me on that corner because in Atlanta, Georgia at the time, there was a lot of crime and there was a lot going on, and I probably wasn't worth it. I was old enough in Atlanta. The laws were a little bit different. She said, stay there. And honest, when she came there, I was still holding the phone in my hand. She took a lunch and she came and got me. This big, black, beautiful woman got out of the car and said, come on.
The operator. Wow.
And she put me in the Salvation Army. Now, that's just one little turn, and that kept me moving. And then I had to call my father, of all things, and I said, Dad, I need some money. I want to go back to the girls' home. I'm stuck here. And he and all of his whatever verbose said, what is it that you're looking for, Jeannie? What are you running from? What are you looking for? What's going on? And I said, I don't know, but it's not in Atlanta. So I just need to go back to the girls' home. So I did. That's a piece. There are people on the planet who love.
Yes.
There is goodness on the planet. There are people on the planet who will see you. I mean, and my question to all of the universe is, are you the kind of person that sees the man on the street?
Right.
Who is cold and hungry? Or are you the person that goes by and judges him and says he's just an alcoholic bum?
Right.
So why would I give him money?
Right.
Why would I feed him? He's just going to drink anyway. There's so many different scenarios of that. Every part of my life, I saw pain. Every time I turned, I saw pain. But I also saw the opposite of the pain.
Mm-hmm.
There are two things going on. There's this horrible hurt that was inside of me, inside my pimp, inside my Johns, inside my street friends. There was this horrible, ugly black tar kind of shooting out of everyone. But there was this beautiful, beautiful, soft, insecure soul in there.
Mm-hmm.
Every one of them. Not one. I saw the energy of it. I saw the energy. I've been seeing energy since I was little. And I could see the black tar.
So that's unique to you.
It's unique to me.
That's really unique to you.
Other people can see.
Well, yes, but I mean, I think that for the most part, I would have to say that a lot of people have sat in this chair across from me, and that is a unique thing to you. I mean, you're not the only one, but it's rare.
Yeah.
It's rare to be able to see the goodness
And the pain.
And the pain
At the same
time and not judge it. It's very, very rare. And Paul is wailing that thing over in my face. I'll be right back. You're listening to Cindy Laverty Show.